Hello everyone. Okay, it's not working at all. Hello everyone. I'm trying to set the 9 slices inside UIToolkit, but it doesn't seem to work like the classical UI for Unity. But maybe I'm missing something. Uh, 12. Okay. Let's check. Okay, I think I'm just going to export the background from Figma and don't care much about that. merde, non, c'est pour ça que je l'ai. Okay, so just to explain a bit, what I'm doing usually is just make every component, like every element, just throwing the value directly in the UI builder in the inspector window, and after that I'm going to create the CSS classes and just try to see what is identical and put the same classes for every element that are identical. That's why I'm building first a static view of what I want, and then I'm making it more usable. Same for the item container. Right now it's going to be something static, but in the future in my code I need it to be a template. So yeah, it will be in the second step. Let's check if I need to change that or not. Okay, so I need to. Okay, I can put the background in the main container. I need to create another element for that. Can I push by doing that? Okay, let's try doing that instead. Or same for the colors. Usually what you can do is setting the color inside your CSS classes, or you can make variables. I'm just going to show you. I previously added a global CSS. That is going to contain everything that is global. But if I want, I can simply do let's say outline colors. I need to pick the right, I think I have the color inside somewhere. No, maybe not. I think the USS is like in the C#, it's 111, but I will check. Okay, no, it seems to work. Okay, so once I have this variable color in my code, if I'm making a new USS class, background for example, okay, I want the outline, then background outline. Instead of having the color directly right in here, I can right click, choose set variable, and just paste the variable I just created. And if I'm making any modification inside my global CSS, it will automatically update accordingly inside the UI builder and inside the whole project. Or I put my new classes inside the global USS, but I want to put them inside the pick item USS. Or maybe not. Okay, let's move them for now, and we will see later. And UIToolkit have an issue. Fuck. What's going on? Okay, it simply raised what was there. Okay, let's do that way. Yeah, go fuck yourself, Unity. Yeah, it pretty much work like CSS on the web, and that's clearly the power of using this system over the classic Unity one. Need to do for him. Oh yeah, it's pretty much the same. I don't remember the value. 6 for him maybe. Okay, we'll see. Probably 9. Hello Sian, hello Kaba. Kaba lol. Outline new. Okay, let's move it a bit. Let's do the icon. I like the UI builder is broken. You see half the information you need to click. But if you are not using Unity 2022, it should not be as bad. I don't know what they did, but it's worse now. Yeah, it's fairly new, but it's weird that UIToolkit is laggy because it's not like nothing happening. Okay, let's get back. Mm. Uh, yes. Oh, something really cool about the UI builder, because not everything is bad. Uh, if you want to try some transition, you can do it directly inside the UI builder. I just need to click on the add transition. It's at the end. For example, I want to add an animation on the rotate element, on the rotate properties. For duration, 20 milliseconds with an amazing, let's say, out circ, because why not? When I'm going to make the changes, no, I need to be in a preview for that, if I remember. No, still not working. And to add okay, maybe it's not because it's not inside the classes. Okay, so let's say I want to change the value now. Oh, nope. Once again. Okay. No, still not. Need another classes for that. Oh yeah, we saw the transition. If I'm resetting the value, it will play the animation. Yeah, yes, Ian, it's a bit scary for me. Before trying to use the UI builder and UIToolkit, you need to have some knowledge about HTML and CSS because they took everything, not everything because there is still a lot of missing features, but all the logic, all the workflow come from HTML and CSS, and you really need to have that to understand all the properties name and what properties do what. Yeah, and it's interesting to be able to, like I'm doing here, you put your element inside the UI builder, and after that, if you want to make a modification, you can still use your IDE. Like if I want to change my item container, for example, to a button, I'm just going to say first, yeah, I can do it right here, and automatically it will also change to a button. We see the new icon here. So yeah, So yeah, it's pretty easy to make a change if you already have a project. Same, you can change the class if you want. Yeah, it's happening a lot. But honestly, you can just you can do a register event and add I don't remember, it's pointer down or something like that, and you are not. I really don't know what the button component are really doing in the background. They just made the click event public, but other than that, I think it's just a classic visual element with that event on top. Yeah, yeah, that part I think I saw a GitHub project where the person we did a system to avoid that. He simply created automatically a partial classes which automatically get the references of every element in the UI document. It's a bit weird to have to reference every element, but something nice will be having like a boolean inside the editor in the UI builder. Yes, I can use a percentage. But yeah, having something in the editor with just reference this element in another script could be a nice addition, and it will be automatical. Oh yeah, no, it's Sami. This is because of the how the CSS is made, if I remember. But no, you can have you can have percentage of both x and y axis. It will work. Anyway, let's move to the description. Why is not okay? Okay, it's because of the okay. Okay, let's move. Let me just say to. Let's move to the text. For example, yeah, I'm going to use the percentage, I think. I'm just going to remove the, or maybe adding just a, no, it's well, it's already, no, adding a bit of margin on left and right, just to avoid it's doing weird things already. Maybe inside the padding will be better. Yeah, perfect. Okay, let's add description, a random description. Yeah, I was thinking about that because you can using post processor and check a file, so you can potentially just watch the UXML file, and for every update you just update a connected class or a scriptable object, or I don't know, and you update the references directly. But yeah, having something to filter or to decide which elements need to be referenced will be good, because usually you just reference what you need to click on, like not everything, or maybe the text if you want to change the value, but yeah, you don't need everything. Okay, so for the description I have two colors, obviously. It's going to be a pain, so I'm going to need to separate. Yeah, I'm going to have to separate because I need to add the classes on the text, so it's not the same for everyone. So first, I'm going to change the type of my item description. I don't need the parent to be a text label. So let's change that to visual element, and let's remove what I don't need. Up. Inline CSS. Okay. Okay, nice. 8. It's going to be, yeah. Children is going to set the height, so I can do that efficiently. There's still the issue, no, when saving it was collapsing the version. Yeah, it's still here. When I'm saving in Rider, it's just refreshing. Oh, maybe it's not doing it now. But yeah, usually when you make some modification inside the XML file or ESS file, it's just resetting entirely the UI builder. And even sometimes making bugs. I don't know why, but shit happens. It's Unity. And you have weird error too. Okay, so for the description. Okay, so audio should be back. I'm using my smartphone as microphone, so I don't know why it's shutting down sometimes. But yeah, the stats are broken. What I was saying is I'm going to generate each field based on my scriptable object stats. So I don't want to make it static. I think I'm just going to make one field and just generate the others. Stat back. Yeah, the statistic are. Yeah. I doing that, like really I doing that. It's not the fun part of making game. Okay, so I like doing UI when the UI it's interesting to look at, and when you have some fun stuff to do. Okay, key value. this one. Yes. And then self middle, why not? Yes, stretches. Okay. No. It's crazy because when you are creating a CSS class, you have two options, like adding an empty classes and extracting the inline style. So the style you write here and put it inside the class. And the default behavior when you press enter is the first one. And for me, it should be always the second one, because the first one doesn't make really sense. You can already create a new class from the top here. But thanks Unity again. Maybe you need to set, yeah. Okay, let's try. Oh, and for yeah, and one thing that it's also weird with adding class directly. If you want to, first of all, the Unity classes you can't add them; they are like locked. But if you double click, you can duplicate them, but they are empty. So yeah, the way Unity choose to do that with their own class is a bit weird. Before it wasn't even working when you double click, nothing was happening. So at least now we can make them change easily. Okay, so for the one who don't know the CSS, right now I didn't. Right now I didn't watch. No, not watch. Show. Yeah, show what's the really power of the CSS. For example, here I have two fields that are going to be pretty much the same. The only thing that is going to change is the color. So I can just create an item description field, for example. Text or label, because they are both label. And I can simply drag and drop the style inside the second field, and the class will be added, and they are going to share the value. Another UIToolkit UI builder issue, when you are drag and dropping a class, I don't know why, but it stays here. So I'm going to close the UI builder just to remove that. Thanks, it's gone. Perfect. Okay, so back. Oh, okay. It's not. Did not keep my class. So let's do it in Rider. Noise. Okay, so that should work perfectly. Let's just try with the first one, for example. Okay, let's go in the class. I should have a font by default. And I saw nothing. Why? Yeah, something is wrong. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. Up. Just adding that. Stop. Up. Yeah, I can do that. What's the... Nope. Nope. Okay, let's do that for now and we'll see after. Okay, let's remove. Adding more margin will be good. Okay, they don't have enough spaces. Let's remove that. Nope. What? Weird. Why are you so big? Oh, okay. From there. Perfect. Yeah, let's keep that way. When by default I choose inside the okay, I made some modification here. I need to put them. Oh, yeah. I wanted to try that. Is this going to work? Okay, I think it's working. Nice. Okay, what I was done, what I did. No, it's okay. Not. Okay. What? Okay, so we have. Okay, maybe it's working. What I did to force the element to be pushed on the left and right is changing the align item. What? Okay, no, it's just duplicating the item description. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So yeah, I changed the not align item but the justify content to push the element on the side. Okay, seems to be good. And now for the color, I'm just going to add an extra class on this one. Called item description. Fill value. And that's, yeah. Oh, by the way, if you are wondering why I don't need to put the font, it's because it's inside the global USS class. I did that, so automatically for every component by default it's using this font, and every properties you are going to put inside the root is going to be by default in every UI document that using the global USS. Apparently I failed. It's not. Oh yeah, I'll put it here. Oh. Nope. Where are you? Oh yeah, and for those that working on Windows, I hope you already know it. But if you are pressing the Windows button and V, you have like a copy paste board with everything you copy and paste, like you have the history. But I hope everyone is already using that because it's so useful. Okay, no, the icon need to have the margin to avoid the issue. Yeah. The icon is going to push the other button. 64. Yeah, better. What's happening at the top? I don't know why it's pushing far that way, but sure. Why? Okay. Let's try to let the CSS do that for us, because I don't want to. Yeah, that's ugly. What? Okay, no. Why the icon? Yeah, wasn't working. Okay, let's just adjust that. Yeah, for now. I don't know why the margin is not working. Which was saying oh yeah, it's Windows V. Okay, so let's say about the let's see about the templating, because like in I don't even know why it's not centered. What the fuck? Okay, let's keep it that way. Okay, so for templating, it's working a bit like prefab. You can just right click on an existing element and do a create template. UI. Let's put that in item description. Perfect. Let's call it template. Okay, so it converts it into a template. I'm going to do the same for the item container. I'm just going to reset the left and top, because it's will not going to. I don't want to let him. Let's put in auto. Let's do that. Oh fuck. Thank you. And you are not absolute. Okay, nice. What the fuck with the 8? Okay, let's check that. Now, let's create a template too with the item container. Okay, so what I'm used to do with a template is just because it's a bit weird. You have two ways of getting the template. You can do like prefab and using a serialized field with a template directly. But what I have seen on the Unity forums is I don't know if it's a best practice or what, but they keep the template inside the UI document and just hide it So you can reference this element directly inside the UI document and copy paste the template. I'm not sure it's the right way of doing it, but it was like that inside on the Unity form. So maybe it's the best practice. I don't know. But let's continue. We only did that. We also need the arrows and the other items. Okay, let's keep that for now. I'm just going to copy paste the template so I can check what I have. Yep. Okay. Nope. Thank you. I also need to. Okay, I didn't put anything right now. Perfect. Okay, and right. Perfect. Let's check the instances. Oh yeah, I also don't know why they didn't do that automatically. You have to re-add the ESS you are using when creating a template. I don't know why it's boring, but okay, perfect. I have an issue on the. Oh, okay, no, it's not even this one. It's the children. Same for this one. Okay, it's working great here, but inside the template it's doing shit. Nice. No, it's not this one, I want the other one. P10. Oh, what? Where are you? Oh, it's here. Because it's too small, maybe? My god. So weird, why? What the fuck? It's exhausting. Okay. Okay, nothing is working on him. Okay, so let's like this for now. We'll see after a while. I guess one of the things that is a bit weird, the template is wrapped. Your component is wrapped inside you can see on the screen this item description template with an icon of a script. And the issue is this component also add some properties. So if you, for example, if my item description, I think it's the case here, has a width of 100%, and this one, the description template, the block doesn't have it, it's not going to understand correctly how to place himself. So what I'm usually doing when I'm duplicating the template inside my script, I'm taking the child of the template directly. So here the item description, and I'm just keeping the template wrapper because it overloads some properties, and you don't want that. Okay, so now let's add some arrows. Oh, and yeah, I also going to add some specific classes, because right now all the item container have the yellow borders, and I don't want that, so I'm going to just add a CSS class. You are going to see, like just said, I'm adding a new on the item container. Oh yeah, that's something else that's really interesting with CSS, and here with USS. I can say to the background outline new to be hidden by default, like setting opacity to 0 and disabling the outline directly. And if the item, if the item container have also the new class on him, I can impact this class. Going to, yeah, perfect. Okay, and now can make it visible again. So if I'm removing the new class on the container, automatically the children understand that the selectors don't work anymore, and automatically go back to the default state, so invisible. And of course, if I'm adding a transition on the item background outline new, like let's say for the opacity, is out cubic, why not? I'm just going to remove the display for now. Set. Okay, so if I'm removing the class, you can see there is a easing happening. I don't know if my feed is stable enough so for seeing this, but I think it is. Let's remove the new by default. I'm also going to add the new text on top. So with one class, I can just disable the text and the outline. What I really like about the CSS is that you can almost write a state inside your element. For example, what is heavily used in web is you have a class for like mobile, desktop, or small screen, widescreen, etc. And you put these classes in the root of your UI element. UI document, yeah, UI, and automatically you can detect if you need to change the font size or the position of your element, and you can have a really dynamic UI this way. Same for the colors. I don't know, you have a dark and a light theme, yeah. And you can just change the dark, add a dark or light classes on the root, and automatically every element that have a colors can pick between like the light color on the dark color. And yeah, I think it's a really good system for that. Having the state in the class, for that matter. Okay, let's call it new item new. Why not? Oh yeah, another thing that don't work in UIToolkit, I don't know if they fix it or not, but inside Unity you can just do some mathematical stuff, but in UI Builder you can't. I don't know why, but you can't. Okay, just let's see. Okay, 65. What? No, this one. New. Okay, yeah, you're just new. Okay, let's stuff. No, keep it. I just don't want the other one. Okay. There's some real morning. Come on. This one. Yes, perfect. And okay. Okay, good. My 8 is a bit weird, but I'm not sure I'm going to do anything about it. Because we can't click on it, so it doesn't matter much. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh, we're just going to add a... Oh yeah, and something else about the transition. I have added the transition on the outline, but if I want to be smart about it, I can... Okay, let's move just that here for now, so I don't make any mistake. Perfect. If I want to be smart about it, I can... where is the outline? Okay, so no, it's here. I can simply take the transition properties and put it inside the root. And like I said earlier, everything that is here is shared by everyone. So if you click on any visual element, this should work. I don't see them, but it will work. Let's try. Yeah, I need to set your opacity to 0. And yeah. Okay, same for him. Up. Yes, okay. So if I remove my new class, no, doesn't seem to work. Why not? Oh, I probably need to remove that. Okay, let's try again. Okay, it was working at one point, but doesn't seem to work anymore. Okay, weird. It should work, but it doesn't. I don't know why. Okay, was working at one point. Well, yeah, I do have this here, so it should work. Okay, weird. Okay, so the new is good. Let's remove it by default. Let's go back here. I need it from here. I'm not sure. No, I can't. Okay. And if I am doing here, it's not working. No. Okay. It will be doing by script anyway. Okay, so now let's add the arrows. Okay, 90 par 64. Oh, by the way, for those who don't know, the name you put here need to be... You can't have two elements with the same name because it's the way in script you are going to reference your element. So you can't have two times the same name. But in CSS, you don't care about that. It's also why I write things differently. Like my element name use uppercase for the start of each word, and I'm using only lowercase for my CSS element. Oh, and also you can move your element directly inside the UI builder if you want. I prefer just following what I already did in Figma, but yeah, you can completely go wild and put your element whatever you want. Let's make the CSS class first for doing that. Let's just set here. Okay, so injection to meet the template. Other than that, it looks fine. Okay, so do you have any question? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, perfect. Well, yes. Do you want to ask them now, or? Yeah, I'm going to save the video. I put in the settings that it should do it automatically, but I'm not sure, so I'm going to save the video on my side. I don't know how Twitch works, so yeah, maybe I'm going to upload to YouTube and Twitch, so it's everywhere. I'm probably going to do another video for the scripting, because I think it's the part that is really missing from the documentation. Because, like I said, you can learn how to do HTML and CSS and just discover the UI builder by yourself. It's what I have done, so it's not. Well, once you know how to do web, you can use the UI builder. It's not that hard, but the scripting part is a bit more dark, and the documentation is a bit opaque for now. They did release a project for a 2D game, but even for that, it's a full project, so it's hard to navigate inside and find what you want. But yeah. Okay, so thanks for watching, for the people who was there, and maybe see you next time. I'm just going to save the video. Oh, okay. See ya.